My peoples, welcome. Let me move my scarf out the way. Just get this out a little bit. We out here in Northwest New Jersey where it is freezing. It's currently 27 degrees. It is New Year's Eve 2025. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of OG Talk. This one is Reflections. I'm not going to keep you guys too long. I just wanted to give a message of positivity out there to everyone who is, just had a rough year this year. I can honestly say that this year has been probably the most challenging of my life. There are a couple of times I can honestly say I didn't know if I would get this far. And if I'm being honest, it was a couple of times where I really didn't want to keep going. But as your fearless leader, I'm kidding. I'm chill with the self-importance. The reflections on this year have been, over the last couple of days, for me at least, I've been really reflecting on just the journey and how difficult it was this year. However, the reason why I'm making this video is in 2026, y'all, we are going after it. Do you hear me? This is your year. It isn't a normal video about, as so many people will try to tell you, oh, this is your year, you're going to conquer all this stuff. For this collective, I really believe that this year is going to be about receiving all the harvest of, the good energy we've been putting out there. We've been planting seeds, right? And although we've been facing a lot of opposition, we know who we are. And we know that even when we get down to our lowest, we just have it in us to keep going. Wisdom will get us there. I implore everyone, I'm urging everyone, please, please, please learn about yourself. The distractions that are in this world stop us. It stops me. It stops me from doing videos. And it's on purpose, right? When you are out here trying to make a difference for others, you will be attacked and life will be hard, okay? It's just the pendulum swings. The pendulum swings of, the world is a dangerous place and it doesn't need to be that way. But we are all in this together, and we will build this oneness network. I know that me personally, I am focused this year. My number one goal this year is to help as many people as possible. See, I'm learning more and more that as far as I go personally, I've experienced so many just wow moments in this world. I don't know what else is out there as far as from an emotional level, but now at half a century old, at 50 years old, y'all, I want to leave a lasting legacy to others. Not for me, man. I want to know that my time here and all the disgusting things that I've had to fight through in this world, I want to know that it's for something. At least let my struggle be helpful to someone else. And I want you to consider that. What are the things that you've been through that you've been keeping bottled up? Maybe it's hurting you, emotionally. Maybe you have to see therapists or whatever it is. But whatever you've gone through, it can help other people. And that's what I'm realizing with me. I get distracted by life, y'all. I get just just a wave of emotion just hit me just thinking about things that have happened to me this year, and just it's different when you get racially attacked, and when I think the most hurtful thing was somebody writing what they wrote on my house, and the derogatory term, and I never pressed charges, and I know who did it, and they still live around here. That's not my way. I let the universe take care of people who purposely try to hurt me, and that works for me. I don't get my hands dirty. I let my angels take care of that. But it was a hurtful moment for me to wake up one morning and see, the N-words written all over my house. Like, that was on the steps. Like, that, just to see that, it's just in the earlier of this year, it's just one of the reflections where I know all of these things are being done to us to stop us from doing what I'm doing right now. And that's talking to the people. I haven't been able to do videos. I work too much. I have a lot on my plate. It's always something, a new fire to put out. And I'm just one person, right? So I find myself always, I can't get to the things that I want to do, which is help humanity. It ain't about me. And it's not about you either. It's about us. Every one of us, And as we transition in 2026, why can't that be everyone's goal? Let's make everybody our priority. And it starts within, right? But I want to be better at being consistent, because I need to reach my people, because we are running out of time. And I know if you subscribe to this channel, or you even listening to this, then that means you're on the same vibration. It's time for change. Oneness. Not changing, just changing the perspective from me to us. From I to us. How can you just start in your home. How can you make your home life better? Because if you have a calm home and you can fix the issues at home, then that will radiate to everyone else. That's why they say change starts within. The change within humanity starts from within. Each one of us have to raise our vibration, raise our frequency to a point where we love each other. We care about our neighbors, And intrinsically that's in us already. But life has hardened us to the point that we don't even care about our fellow man anymore. On my reflections from 2025, they did a great job of distracting me and knocking me off my purpose. They have. They beaten me in that way. I don't know how to get around that. But I know I got to focus more on bringing humanity together, because apart, look what they're doing to us. Look at this world. This world is begging for togetherness. Help me do it. But I got to help myself first to not get distracted. It's purpose distractions. It's one thing after the other, where I sometimes even forget what I'm supposed to be doing. These are the things that are important. I'm going to lead that charge in 2026, because that's my number one focus. I will leave a legacy in this world of compassion and togetherness. Nothing material. I want to help humanity. I want all of us to help each other, because aren't you done fighting? Are you not done fighting? The back and forth. The Republicans, the Democrats, the this, the that, the. It's old. It's corny. Nobody cares. I'm over it. You need to be over it too. Oneness, y'all. Oneness. We can do this together. We can do it together. We just got to believe that we can. And I'm going to lead this fight. I'm going to lead this fight. Because it's the only thing I want to live for now. I want better before I exit this place. I want to see people, not just for me. This world can't offer me something that's more than my faith. There's nothing out there stronger than that. I'm not a material guy. I'm not into the flash and the flare. How do we treat each other, man? How do we treat each other, bro? That's what it's about. Let's be better together. Let's distance ourselves. There's certain podcasts, there's certain things I just don't click on anymore that I used to enjoy. If you want a negative vibe, I'm not on it. I'm not on it. I'm off of it. Yo, I don't even want to watch it anymore. I'm done seeing the killing and people tearing each other apart. And this one said this, and this one said that, and this one claps back with this. It's all nonsense, bro. It's all distractions. Oneness will get us there. And man, on everything, yo. On everything. We are going to get there together. Help me. Help me do it. You know how the algorithm goes. They don't let content like this spread. But that's okay. Because you got to keep knocking at the door. And eventually, the stream of consciousness will come in. And we'll all be better for it. I love each and every one of you. In 2026, the message is oneness. And I'm going to lead the charge. I'm going to lead the charge. Help me. Help me. I don't want money from you. I don't want nothing from you. Lead. Lead with oneness and togetherness. I am in an obscure city in Northwest New Jersey, y'all. I am not in New York. I am not in no big city. I do not have a big social media presence. I'm not even a social media dude, but I love talking to the people. I love you all, man. Let's have a great 2026. Peace out.